The tag team title match that we apparently now have to see every week, where the Hardley Boys come out with Brandon Cutlet and knock it off, and Gallows and Anderson and Don Fallis. And they're going to have a match where everything happens so that they can burn the people out completely and demean and devalue everything. This week it was against Jungle Boy and Dino Douche, and Dwarf Dong Sucker is back. Do they still pay the Dwarf, you think? Why?
Probably
Why
6
are they
figures.
paying the Dwarf? Rick Knox was the referee, so you knew this was going to be horrible. Did you hear about what happened to Rick Knox last week?
I did not know.
He walked past a cemetery. 2 guys ran after him with shovels. So I'm going to save everybody's time and my nerves. If you want to know what I thought of this match and everybody involved in it, listen to any other review that I've ever done of any of these guys' matches, because they're all the same. And instead of their backyard trampoline, they've conned a billionaire into letting them do it on television. At one point, Jungle Boy almost killed old balding Buck trying to superplex him while Jungle Boy's feet were on Dino Douche's shoulders coming out of the corner. Finally, Twinkle Toes came out and clobbered Dwarf Dong Sucker with a chair. And, hey, only thing he's ever done, I appreciate it. Then they distracted the referee for what I think was over a minute. I didn't have my watch with my second hand, but I tried to count. It was over a minute while Christian Cage comes out and tackles Twinkle Toes, and they fought off. And the guys did a stunt in the ring with a chair, and they did some more ridiculous shit. And then, they let the referee go, but there was no false finish even there. They did more ridiculous moves. And then the Cucamonga Kids won with those shitty knee lifts again. These guys do everything in this match that you would believe could paralyze somebody if they ever sold it, and it's never the finish. But they will get a guy on his knees, hold their hands like they're ringing around the fucking Rosie on the maypole, and give him knee lifts that don't even look like they fucking come in contact with anything. And everybody falls over like they're dead for that. It looks like... So then, of course, they have to have an afterbirth, where the heels then continue to beat up everybody again. And Christian and Twinkle Toes come out so they can get involved. And they all beat up Christian, and Twinkle Toes pins him while Phallus counts to 3. And nobody tries to do anything about it. Nobody comes out. Until everything's over with. So overbooked, illogical, overdone, phony, silly, too long, ridiculous kickouts, sloppy, a train wreck. My personal opinion, this match personified everything that killed pro wrestling in the first place. And with people seeing shit like this on a regular basis, pro wrestling will not come back anytime soon. I don't know about the sports entertainment or whatever they call their shit, but pro wrestling, this match is evidence number 1 of why that pro wrestling is fucking gone. And we're only an hour into this show. Help me with anything.
It went on way too long, but every Young Bucks and Omega segment lately seems to. But the post-match thing just went on forever. And it's interesting when there's a lot of guys who don't get on TV and the Bucks keep booking themselves in really long segments. But that's another story for another time and maybe a topic other people are talking about right now. I'm not into the Bucks matches. I think Matt Jackson completely fucking sucks. Just a little guy walking around puffing his chest out like he's tough. His brother at least has talent in there. But again, the whole thing, them and Nakazawa, whatever his name is, and fucking Cutler and Callis and Omega and the fucking Good Brothers who are goofs. Just a bunch of adults acting not even like children, because children don't act like this, but just acting like idiots. And it's not cool, and it's really lame, and to me, it brings Omega down. I know what you think of Omega, but I'm just saying he's the champion. Him associated with this brings him down, brings down anyone who's associated with it. It's so goofy. Flair and Piper, I mean, name every heel throughout history. The heels that got followings were the heels that were cool. It wasn't a bunch of people desperately trying to find something. The Young Bucks are just horrible in terms of everything about character and personality. Nick Jackson's very talented in the ring. Matt Jackson's garbage. And I didn't like this match, and I'm sick of their matches. And it's noteworthy that FTR doesn't get matches on TV. Of course, Cash now, right now, injured. But for months, nothing. Again, Young Bucks
every week.
Non-stop, and it goes on forever. Enough. If you took the Young Bucks and Cutler and the goofy shit off the show and you just left Omega, it wouldn't hurt AEW one bit.
Anyway,